Patrice Evra sent off before match begins for kicking out at Marseille supporter. Olympique de Marseille's Patrice Evra was sent off before kickoff after an altercation with one of his own team's supporters. The former Manchester United defender Patrice Evra brought back memories of Eric Cantona after being sent off for aiming a kick at a Marseille supporter before his side's Europa League game at Victoria de Guimarães. Trouble flared during the warm-up as supporters and players clashed, and pictures appeared to show the 36-year-old kicking a fan in the head at the side of the pitch in Portugal. Video footage showed Evra lashing out at one of his own club's fans as supporters reached the advertising hoardings at the Estadio de Afonso Henriques in Guimarães. In one of the most incredible stories we're likely to see this season, Patrice Evra has been sent off before Marseille's game with Vitoria in the Europa League tonight after kicking one of his own fans in the head. Original fan footage showed Evra aiming a kick at one fan's head before being ushered away by his teammates as traveling LOM fans spilled onto the area behind the goals and started confronting the left back. Now, further footage has been released which shows Evra marching towards the fans, who reportedly had been hurling abuse at the French fullback before squaring off with them, aiming a punch at one before he dished out his best Eric Cantona impression. The former Manchester United defender Patrice Evra brought back memories of Eric Cantona after being sent off for aiming a kick at a Marseille supporter before his side's Europa League game at Victoria de Guimarães. Trouble flared during the warm-up as supporters and players clashed, and pictures appeared to show the 36-year-old kicking a fan in the head at the side of the pitch in Portugal. Video footage showed Evra lashing out at one of his own club's fans as supporters reached the advertising hoardings at the Estadio de Afonso Henriques in Guimarães. The Frenchman was ushered away by a teammate, but not before creating history. He became the first player to be sent off from a Europa League match before kickoff. Marseille, who also had Boubacar Kamara dismissed during the match, went down 1-0. Eric Cantona's kung fu kick 20 years on, the night that changed football forever. Simon Burnton. Read more. The ugly incident was reminiscent of Cantona's infamous kung fu kick at Selhurst Park in 1995 when the United player was sent off for attacking the Crystal Palace supporter Matthew Simmons. Evra is now likely to face a lengthy UEFA ban, while his future at Marseille will come under fierce scrutiny in the coming days. Rudy Garcia, the Marseille coach, said, "Pat has experience and he must not react. Patrice is a more than experienced player and we cannot respond to insults so low and so incredible because they come from one of our supporters." Evra, who won 5 Premier League titles and the Champions League during an 8-year spell with United, joined Marseille from Juventus in January but has struggled to hold down a first-team place. The left-back has not been sent off during a match since 2005. When he was dismissed during Monaco's Ligue 1 game against Auxerre. Roundup: Lazio and Zenit reached last 32. Lazio are the only team to have won their first 4 games, but left it late at home to Nice. An injury-time own goal from Maxime Lemarquand secured the Italian side's place in the knockout stages with a 1-0 win. Zenit also went through thanks to a late goal, Alexander Cochran's 93rd minute equalizer cancelling out Nicolas Bentner's penalty for Rosenborg. Dynamo Kiev, who won 1-0 in Bern against Young Boys, and Steaua Bucharest also progressed. Arsenal progress in Europa League but will Giroud's Red Star Belgrade acrobatics. Read more. Surprise package: Oster Sons, managed by Englishman Graham Potter, missed the chance to qualify for the last 32 as they lost 1-0 at Athletic Bilbao, Eritsatra's scoring the winner with 20 minutes to go. The surprise result of the night came in Moscow, as Moldova's Sheriff Tiraspol beat Lokomotiv 2-1 to move above them in Group F. Cologne helped Arsenal to qualify for the knockout stages with a thumping 5-2 win over Bate Borisov. Yuya Osako scored twice as the hosts rattled in more goals than they had scored in 10 Bundesliga matches. In Group E, Atalanta kept ahead of Lyon at the top with a 1-1 draw at Apollon Limassol, while Villarreal won 2-0 against Slavia Prague and Real Sociedad eliminated Vardar with a 3-0 win.